My mussy is the bussy, all right? Obviously. So I'm leaving Walmart now. I'm sorry, you guys. I got distracted by conversation with a friend of mine who, honestly, I was very happy to see. I hadn't seen him in a while, and honestly, it was pretty dope to be able to see him again. So, seeing good people. My boy Joe Lindsay, that was the dude. Total stud. See, I got to see all sorts of people. I always see someone at Walmart, man, that I know. But let's ride. So just kind of pulling out slowly. I'm gonna roll down my window over here a little bit. There we go. All right, we're getting out of the Walmart parking lot real quick. But I hope you guys are having a good one. Taste is king, dude. The BK. I'm all about the BK life, to be honest. I love Burger King. I think it's one of the greatest fast food joints of all time. Obviously, because I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. 'Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make it. Oh, I'm an island boy, and I ain't trying to fake it. I just wanna come. Don't know how to come anymore. My brony brothers, get under the covers. You're all my brony brothers. We're leaving Walmart. It's gonna fall apart. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm making it back now. Touching my dong now. Where do I go from here? And I'm touching my dong now. Where do we go from here? But yeah, man, we're back live. We're leaving Walmart. I ended up just like stopping the live stream. I was like, well, don't really need the live stream to keep on going at the moment. We're gonna kind of drive past some of the back roads and stuff and getting the good shit out of the way. Hell yeah. Thought about going to Goodwill, but no, I ain't feeling it, man. That's one thing I did forget to look at shoulder pads. I can make my own custom shoulder pads, though, I feel. Should be, I don't know how I'll pull it off, but I'll pull it off one way or another. So, yeah, but ran into a good bro of mine. Good man. Good old Joe, dude. Joe's the man. Got junk? Hell yeah. Junk in this trunk, dude. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling? Driving hard? We're driving long, man. I don't even know why I got that on. I'll try this shit at home. Yeah. Oh, snap. Well, don't go. Now you gotta go. Go. Gotta get the freaky lick, yeah. You know, I think sometimes I'm the man. Deep down, this is gonna be a very short live video, by the way. So if anybody has any chats, immortalize them now in this epic video. Yeah. We're driving at 5. Oh yeah. Don't forget now, I'm an OnlyFans model, bro. I'm now an OnlyFans model, man. OnlyFans.com. My username is Michael Garza. The Michael Garza Show is now on OnlyFans. Do you know it? Do you know it? I'm only on OnlyFans all day long with my man thong, my man thong. Walmart gets me juicy, Walmart gets me frisky. I love Walmart, makes me fall apart. Gotta keep my pussy, gotta keep my mussy. Oh, you gotta keep it fresh, keep it loose. Gotta keep your mussy fresh and your mussy loose. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. It's fun to drive with you guys. I feel like I get a bit of a connection with you. I feel very sensual. Sun's getting. Standing on the edge of forever, at the start of whatever, shining love at the world. Thank you, Mark, with the double chin comment. I appreciate it, partner. I do got a bit of a double chin. Faux show. All right, let's roll. I'm the greatest one-handed driver of all time. Look how fast I'm going, man. My man's blowing. Good dude, man. That was a good man. Had a good smile. Had a good smile. Hell yeah. Has a good smile. Hell yeah. What a beastie. I think they're having like a swimming competition. Might be some free material, but I feel like it's illegal though. Let's see. Swimming pool open? That's the question. I want to know. What? Swimming pool ain't open? I'm gonna go swimming, god dang it. I want to go swimming. So I don't want you guys to know exactly where I live. So what I will do, shove you guys down below. It's kind of a dick move of me to do, but I'm shoving you guys on the seat. You guys don't get to see shit. Standing on the edge of forever, at the start of whatever. the windows here. I think I'm gonna go backwards. No, I'm going forwards, man. I said boom. I can't take this shit. Oh no. I can't take this shit. Let's go. It's good to see my brony brother. We all brony brothers deep down, even though we all don't watch My Little Pony all year round. Don't want anybody to know where I live, so I just kind of like... Best thing I could do is be obtuse. Gotta be loose like a goose. Alright, so we back, G-Dogs, we back. Alright, we back. Alright, so... Daddy's back. Daddy's ready to attack. We're here. We're back. So I'm going to put you guys probably in my pocket one more time. We'll continue the live stream here real quick. In the house, of course. Probably plug you guys in. I'm going to put you guys in my pocket. My handy dandy thingy back here. Got bone of pills. I'm crazy. All right, there we go. shove you in my pocket like that. All right. We're back. My lips are a little dry, a little dehydrated. All right. Put you guys up here. And put you guys in timeout. Holy smokes, man. Oh. All right. Daddy's back. Daddy's gonna shine some light on himself. So we're back from Walmart. And I'm going to show you some of the groceries I bought. First off, I just had to put this in my pocket. Got myself some classic chicken noodle soup, Super Bowl. Can't read Roman numerals. Super Bowl. X is 60? Let's see. Hold on. Damn, it's been a while. So L is 100. X is 50. Where's L 50? What are we doing here? Mark Velez is saying, I think you need some lip balm. No offense, Daddy. Oh, God. Mark, you shouldn't call me Daddy, bro. It's not good. Not good at all. No one should call my ass Daddy. But that's okay. Appreciate it either way. Anyway, we got chicken noodle soup. We got pomegranate juice. We got this sexy pomegranate juice. This stuff's good. Stuff is really good. Keeps your mussy fresh. All right. Keeping the mussy fresh. That's the fridge. We got Zico. Boom. It's good shit. Oh, shit. All right. We got some mozzarella cheese, a 2-pound bag from Walmart, the great value kinds. The best stuff. Best stuff. You gotta have mozzarella cheese, baby. Just kidding. But yeah, let's see here. Mark Velez says, let's see, I didn't call you that all at once. The daddy comment came after you said daddy, but it looks like getting it together. Driving with Spice says, yum. Absolutely. I love Walmart, by the way. So got back from Walmart. I was driving. Didn't want to show you guys where I live, so I blocked out the sun. So I basically put it in my pocket, the phone. But boom, we put this in the refrigerator. That's my cheese. Got some mozzarella cheese. I feel I'm neglected a little bit. Let's see here. Plenty of good stuff to cook, though. So I was thinking about doing a chili cheese dip here in a second. Just because I still got some mozzarella cheese that has been sitting in the fridge for a bit. And I definitely think that stuff needs to be cooked in some form or fashion. So I'm definitely going to put some of it in in some chili. I'm going to cook some chili here in a few moments. But yeah, it's a good shit, man. Good shit. Let's see. Let's finish off my Sprite from earlier. Had this sitting down for a little bit. Check my phone here. Gonna answer some of my messages real quick. But yeah, it's fun doing a live stream, with you guys. Let's see, what do I need to do here? Oops, hold on. Standing. What is he doing? California says, what is he doing? Oh my God. They took all my baby, baby, baby oil, my baby, baby, baby oil, my. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I get $700 in 2025? What the fuck? How the hell did I get that much money? It's not possible. Is it... What? Damn. Ad analytics, baby. This is what I need. I got 50 followers on Spotify, man. My audience is growing on Spotify. Well, this is cool. They took all my baby, baby, baby oil, my baby, baby, baby oil, my baby, baby, baby oil. Oil, it wasn't mine. Get that baby oil. Brother. Gotta be like Diddy. Come on, man. Jeez. You guys are pissing me off with your lack of Diddy. The Didster. Did he do some wrong stuff? Yeah, obviously. But the question I have to ask you all is, are we being a little too mean to Diddy? They took all my baby, baby, baby oil. Did you guys take my baby oil? I think you guys did. Oh, well, driving with Spice says I've been to Diddy's house. California says gay. Driving with Spice says out here in LA. So you hung out with Diddy? No way. Driving with Spice. I'm gonna look you up, bro. I'm looking you up. Were you on the Diddy list? Dude, driving with Spice might have been on the Diddy list, bro. What? Hold on. How do I look this up? I'm gonna look you up now. Driving with Spice. I'm gonna look at your channel, bro. Dude, you hung out with Diddy, dude, the Didster. So driving with Spice. Okay, driving with Spice. Use a chick. Okay, never mind. I couldn't see the thumbnail very well, so. Um, driving with Spice says, "Are you in California too?" I am not in California, but I live in Oregon, so Oregon's where it's at. I'm afraid of California. It's might be a little too liberal for me, from what I've been able to see, man. But yeah. Let's see. Your channel looks pretty cool. Looks like you drive around. Hell yeah. You probably make bank doing DoorDash in LA. Damn, dude, you're an LA Uber driver? See, Uber in. Dude, honestly, DoorDash would be crazy to do in LA. I don't know how you'd pull that off. How the hell do you pull that off? It's insane. Let's see. Driving with Spices. I used to live in Washington. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. It's one of those things for me, man. Like I don't necessarily know how anybody does it. You know how anybody could do it in a big. I could do it in a bigger city if I had to, but man, when it comes to DoorDash stuff, I love doing it in the town that I do it in. Kind of a smaller town area is the North Vancouver Bay area, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is awesome, man. No, it's cool that you do DoorDash in LA though. That's pretty smart. Probably never run out of orders. Seriously, people probably live off DoorDash in those areas, as far as I know. Um, just I think it would just suck to live in LA just because of how expensive everything is. But driving with Spice says I think I'm gonna create a channel. Spice turns Republican. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, You know what turned me? I wouldn't say I'm Republican. I'm pretty independent, but I'm definitely never voting Democrat again. That's for sure. I find it very tough. I don't know how anybody can incentivize me to vote Democrat because one, Democrats are great at expanding government, which is a scary thing, by the way. I don't like expansion of government. They're more about regulation in nanny states. Democrats want to nanny you. That scares the shit out of me, by the way. I don't want to be nannied. Just saying. Um, so happy to say it's. I mean, good for you, by the way, for wanting to vote Republican. Though it's definitely better than voting Democrat for sure. Um, I would say that I remain fair because even though I'm voting Republican because obviously Donald Trump's the man. He actually is, in my opinion, a fairly liberal president because he wants less regulation. Um, he believes in freedom of speech and yeah, wants less regulation, less government involvement in the people's lives, and I'm all about it, man. So Trump's my dog, dude. Trump's my boy. I love Trump, but let's see. California says. Hold on. Mark Velez says, Callie, aren't you burning? Go get some water from the Pacific Palisades. Let's see. Driving with Spice says, and show up with Marachikis. Okay. Let's see. California says, you glaze Trump and you say you're an independent. I love Trump, dude. I just will never vote Democrat. I will vote third party. I will vote for a third party before I ever vote Democrat again. Democrat parties become too fucking stupid. Let's see. Mark Velez says Newsom ain't doing anything for you, California. Let's see. Driving with Spices. I used to teach in the Palisades High School. I'm independent. Hell yeah. No, hell yeah. It's one of those things. Like the Democrats lost my vote a long time ago, and I think the Democrats, if you think about it, really lost a lot of people's votes quite a long time ago. So I think a charging cable. I think people are just done with the levels of hypocrisy from the Democrat Party, and it's just kind of ridiculous. It's become a very ridiculous party. So I'm trying to think about what I want to cook here. I think I'm going to do. Yeah, actually, you know what? My mind is made up. I'm going to do a chili cheese here in just a second. In fact, let me show you guys some baby oil. All right, baby oil, and next to this chunky soup. I'm not saying you should combine them. I'm just saying that these are awesome products. And keep the Lombardi right here. There we go. I'll be right back. California says, okay, Chubby. I'm a big boy. I'll admit it, I'm a big boy. Ba 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 ba. So I'm doing a little Southgate chili here. I'm going to mix that in with some cheese. And your skills and talents, brother. It's good to see you go. Oh boy. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to get the chili in the pot. Let's see here. Okay, so okay, so you can't see my epic message, Mike. Shadow banned again. I'm sorry you got shadow banned on something, man. Mark Velez is my boy. All right. Cheese still smells kind of good. We might have to use a lot of cheese. Let's see, what do you think I should do? I'm gonna just not even gonna cut it. Watch this. Look at all that. It's a big old thing of cheese right here. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, see, look at that. Cheese is bad. Damn it. Sorry, it's been there were areas of it. I found a moldy. Didn't see it. Damn. Well, that sucks. I'm probably just gonna feed the cheese, the non-moldy parts of the cheese to like some animals and stuff. So we'll have to go a different route. Sorry, guys. I really thought let that sit for too long. It pisses me. I usually don't let cheese sit for that long, so I'm a little bit upset. Don't worry, the food won't go to waste, though. I will make sure that the animals get a hold of it. I always have specific, but I make sure that I take the mold off, though. Let's see here. So we're gonna put some cheese on top of this here. Layer it in. Yeah, I like to kind of, if I can, layer it on. There we go. All right. That's enough food for you, says California. Mark needs to climb the wall. Oh my God. Mark Velez says I'm not Mexican. Maybe you should become Mexican City again. California. Turn on all my messages to see the message, Mike. Border Patrol. Oh my goodness. You guys got to be nice to each other, man. Be nice. California, be nice to Mark. You can make fun of me, man, but don't make fun of Mark. Mark does not deserve your hate, but I do. I'll be right back, folks. Hold on. All right, back. Okay, so Velez loves tacos and burritos. Let's see. That's what California's saying. Hold on, so they're not looking for me because I'm an American citizen born and raised, says Mark Velez. California says Velez loves tacos and burritos. That's what they all say. Mark left his wife and oh my god. Driving with Spice says hell yeah. Burritos, dude. This used to be Mexico. Let's see, California. Where do you get your water at? Says Driving with Spice. Well, I personally love the fact that I just love Oregon. Like I'm an Oregon coast, born and raised. I guess you could say I love the Oregon coast, man. It's never too cold, never too crazy, never too wild. I love the motherfucking Oregon coast. Let's see. California says, look at California compared to Baja California. I don't know, man. California, dude, you're burning. All right. Pathfinder 0531 says, what up, Garza? I think that might be my boy Jake. That might be my homie Jake, dude. Fuck yeah. Hells to the yeah, by the way. And if it isn't Jake, well, either way, you got baby oil, dude. So we're trying to become a more Diddy-based channel. So we've been trying to. I have baby oil now. It's not a sponsor. If Equate, by the way, Equate, the ball is in your court. You can sponsor this show and my OnlyFans channel. I'm ashamed to say that I'm an OnlyFans model, the worst kind of model. I have become exactly what I despise, an OnlyFans model. Let's see, but Pathfinder is saying you got my boy Jake is saying you got my ass on that last game, dude. It's the power of the baby oil. I honestly, this is to blame. The baby oil is to blame. But no, I actually started playing against the computer a little bit more again, like I used to do. I tell you what, I learned more in defeat against the computer than anything. Also, I learned a lot from you kicking my ass in those games. So, by the way, Jake is a stud at chess, and he keeps me on my toes. Luckily, I'm able to catch up to this man. He's a menace on the chessboard, and if you guys get bored, I could probably, well, I don't know. I don't want to give out your username because then randos might. Let's see here. Let's see. Driving with Spice says we got the best weather in the entire country. Well, I mean, ain't gonna lie. Los Angeles, California probably gets sunny weather all 4 seasons. In fact, there's pretty much only one season. It's always sunshine, baby. Anyway, let's see. California says, go eat your tacos in peace back in your homeland, Velez. Oh my god, dude. California. Leave my boy Mark alone, dude. Leave my boy alone, dude. He's just a young man. Let's see. Jake says, that checks out. I need to get back at it. Our games have been too close. Yeah, man. I mean, the best thing I could recommend, dude, is just keep playing the computer. Like, keep playing at different skill levels. Like the computer at different skill levels overall. Yeah, it's fun, man. Let's see how many. Jeez, man. California, leave Mark alone, dude. Mark is a young man. He's like fucking 19 or 20 or something. Look, California, you can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I deserve it. Mark does not. Mark has done everything right. All right? I wouldn't say a scumbag. I'm just a weird guy. For God's sakes, I got a fake Super Bowl trophy right here. And tons of motherfucking baby oil, dude. Woo! time to party like Diddy, dude. As my boy LeBron James would say, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Boom, 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 boom. If I ain't got you, I can pretend this is a microphone real quick. If they took all my baby, baby, baby oil, my baby, baby, baby oil. All right, here we go. All right, okay. Enough of the baby oil. This show has become too disgusting for words. I set out on my journey to be like Howard Stern and Tom Green, Opie and Anthony, all the shock jocks and all the shock content creators from back in the day. I wanted to be all of them. I want to be all of them combined, and I'm inspired by. I know I'm always just going to be me, but I'm inspired by them, and I enjoy doing weird, reactionary stuff. Baby oil. Baby oil. You need it. You need it. You want it. Boom. Probably wondering why do I own baby oil? Well, I did it because of Diddy. And it's hilarious to have a bottle of baby oil sitting right behind me at all times. Yeah, but now I'm officially an OnlyFans model. I don't think I have any subscribers yet. I mean, there's one way to find out. Let's go to onlyfans.com. Onlyfans.com. If I do have a new follower, I gotta start stepping up my content here. No subscribers yet, but I will post real quick. I might do a quick post on OnlyFans. By the way, if anybody wants to subscribe to my OnlyFans and be a total degenerate, you certainly can. Did I ever post this? Oh, I never posted this. What? So, I posted a poll. I forgot to post a poll. It says, does having an OnlyFans account make me a stupid, dirty, gay whore? And yes, I think it automatically does, no matter what. Boom. But by the way, Jake, I'm trying to get better at chess. I'm trying to be more creative. There's one thing I've noticed. If I'm trying to be as deceptive as I can. I also try to find. I'm not gonna lie. I'm revealing a little too much about how I try to beat you, but you know what? Screw it. I do try to find as many holes in your defense as I possibly can. It's not easy, by the way. You actually have a really good defense most of the time, but I try to. I do try to shake things up a little bit. I do try to be a little spontaneous. I'm not afraid to lose a pawn if I believe it'll give me an opportunity to come at you very hard with a hard, good opening. That sort of thing. One moment. I got to check on my chili real quick. I got to check on that chili. Let's keep this for about 6 minutes. Good. All right. Okay. Let's see. Probably can't even see my messages because it's on top messages. Oh, all right. California says you should become a detective with those observation skills. I don't know if you're talking about me or Mark, but I am the original detective. I am Batman. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I am happy because I just posted my first poll, by the way. I posted my first poll on OnlyFans. I'm very proud of this, by the way. I'm happy to be an OnlyFans model. Where's my poll? Here's my poll. I can't vote on my own poll. That sucks. But that's okay. I would love to. So my subscription price is $5 a month on OnlyFans. That's pretty steep, to be honest. But I am thinking about maybe making the page free and then requiring some of the content to be paid content. I think would probably be the best way to do it. Because I do want to interact with my fans, have some G-rated stuff. I feel like having a monthly subscription is a little too much. So I think we're gonna do free. I just kind of made the determination we'll do free. Um, and then as far as it goes, we'll make certain pieces of material come at a price, I guess. You detail statistics. I just don't know how to make certain content uh, cost anything. I guess I could edit the post and. Oh, okay. So I can make certain posts cost something. Okay, so if I go to my OnlyFans without being logged in, I'm going to go to Brave real quick. I'm going to use the Brave browser. OnlyFans. Hmm. Man, I'm kind of caught in a hard place because if I do $5, then I can make everything, you know, behind a paywall, which I think is kind of the way I should do it. I changed my mind. I'm putting it all behind a paywall. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going back and forth trying to figure out my OnlyFans life, and yeah, I think yeah, fuck, I can't believe $5 is the minimum though. I was hoping I could make it lower for the subscription, but I guess the subscription is $5. All right, so I'm going back to $5. I'll post more shit on here. Um, yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, like this is wild, man. I don't know. I'm an OnlyFans model now, you guys. I'm sorry. I betrayed all of you. Each and every one of you. But yeah, let's see. You probably can't even see my message because let's see. You should be coming to okay. Yeah, Michael. Okay, so Mark. Okay, so Bodangle says California smells like ass. Mark Velez says, Michael, why don't you even pay attention to the trolling nonsense? I don't know. Sometimes I lose a little interest in the trolling. I do try to pay attention to the best of my ability, but it's not always easy. I'm an OnlyFans model, G Dogs. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I can't help it. Pretty stoked though, man. I think becoming an OnlyFans model is the way to go, and yeah, I got to make sure I post frequently though. I don't know what kind of content I'm going to be posting, to be honest. Probably foot videos, I think. If I'm going to be quite honest with everybody, I think we're going to go feet videos. And make sure I'm checking all my shit. Probably feet videos for the most part, though. Driving with Spices, make that money, and I plan on it. All right, so I'm letting the chili cheese combo cool down a little bit. I think I might put a little more cheese in it, but I think it's good where it's at. But yeah, thank you, Driving with Spicy. I gotta make that money, bro. Gotta make that money. Mark Velez says that's the only way. That's the way to make your OnlyFans soar. Full male. I'm assuming full male horniness. Look, men are predominantly on that website when it comes to simping. On the simping side of the website, it is primarily men. When it comes to the modeling side of it, it's actually primarily women. And I decided, well, fuck it. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to attract to the gay men, obviously, because there's no women that really go on that side. Women go on OnlyFans to browse, I guess, but not very much. Oh, you just meant whore. Okay. Got it. By the way, you guys, check out GarzaMedias.com. We got some blog posts on there that'll help you get your financial shit together. It's me just basically trashing on crypto, having AI ghostwrite my ideas, and then from there, it's just gold. But yeah, no, it's good shit. Let's see, apps, TikTok. TikTok. Did you know that if you go on TikTok, you're going to make my Spock rock? Wow, somebody's following me, and finally people are viewing my Instagram, maybe. I don't know. See if people are viewing my nuts. Instagram sucks ass. Yeah. Oh, wow. So I guess President Trump signs an executive order that officially bans the creation of a central bank digital currency. Hell yeah. I don't think government should be involved in crypto. First off, all crypto is grifto. Sadly, Trump is far too on board with cryptocurrency a little bit. I don't like it. It's the only thing Trump and I disagree on, man, is I think crypto is a grift. I really do. All of it is a grift. Let's see. Mark says, I think you can't see my OnlyFans related messages. Right. Let me see what I could do to show all the chats real quick here. All messages. There we go. All right. No, I don't think I'm going to do I'm not going to do anything crazy when it comes to OnlyFans. I'll probably do stuff in like a man thong and stuff. I might just sit back and maybe whack it. I don't know. Don't know what I'm thinking about on the OnlyFans, but it's going to be behind a paywall for sure. I will say the OnlyFans is really there in the event YouTube screws me over monetization wise, because I am willing to fucking show my cock and my ass and my man tits all on full display. All right. All of it. Okay. Try not to be so intense with you guys, but I can't help myself. Driving with Spice says, lol. Let's see. Mark Velez says, that's how all big male stars make money. They do all the sexy stuff with some gayness sprinkled. I mean, you kind of look if you're a man doing modeling on OnlyFans, you have to promote the gay niche. You have to promote the gay genre a little bit. So yeah, I'll do bathmate stuff where I like, make my wiener big using the bathmate. I think I'll probably do that, Um, love the bathmate, by the way. Damn, dude, this is crazy. So this is what it says right here. The American dream now costs a total of $4.4 million. First off, we'll see how much I agree with this. This is an Instagram post from the page called Wealth. Let's take a look at the slides real quick. So you guys can't see the slides, obviously, but that's okay. I'll read them off to you. It is $832,000 and I'm sorry, $832,172 for raising children and paying for college on average. Wow. First off, college is expensive, and look, if you can't get any grants or scholarships, or you can't pay your way through college naturally, I think it's good to skip it. College has become nothing more than a big old money laundering scheme, in my opinion. So I'm not even about college. I will help my kids get rich before I ever send them through college. Luckily, I have enough mental framework to help, honestly, to get my kids wealthy. $36,626 spent on pets. Oh, that's a cute dog. 179,000. Hold on, $179,109 for annual vacations. That. Sorry, I'm not buying that. Hold on, I gotta write down some shit. I've been trying to tell myself that during shows, because I think it's good to write. I'm starting to write more. Write more shit down. Look, I don't agree with that. If a vacation is how does it cost that much for a vacation? Where are you going where you have to spend every year? By the way, this dude, if this is what millennials are spending on annual vacation or whatever in Gen Z, your generation is royally fucked. Damn. I mean, seriously, fucking damn, dude. Let's see, Mark Velez says it's gay. It's only gay if you're with another dude, or if you're fully aware that men are watching your content and you're into it. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Did you see my comment about an interview? No. Let me see here. Create their own business. I didn't see your comment about the interview. A interview driving with Spice, but right. Business, and then Raymond says the Boeing CEO gets $32 million a year. That's wild, man. That's a lot. But anyway, that number is staggering. By the way, 100. Who the hell spends for vacations for the full year up to $180,000? You got to get your fucking priorities straight, man. Who the hell are you interviewing? Let's see. Saving for retirement, $1,599,995. I mean, honestly, I don't think you need that much to be in your portfolio. I think it's healthy to stop thinking about it as saving money. Retirement. We have I'm so angry right now. We have finance so fucking ass backwards. It's insane. We are taught to think of investing as saving, which it's not, by the way. Investing is not saving money. Investing is a lifestyle, it's a fucking choice, and it's necessary. In fact, I would argue that investing is more necessary than getting a fucking job. Seriously. And if we need to stop calling saving money investing, because it's not. Saving money is stupid, by the way. Investing money is smart. You gotta save your assets, not your money. Simple as that. You get a fucking brokerage account. If it makes you feel better, get an IRA, get a 401k. I don't care. The only problem is you can max that. You can only put a maximum amount into the fucking thing, which is so annoying, by the way. A brokerage account gives you more control. You don't have as many tax advantages with a brokerage account, but honestly, I noticed that the differences are fucking minimal. And if people are just good with their money and they're not spending willy nilly, I don't know. I think the difference between me and my generation is I actually do balance my books. I see where my money's going, and if I don't like where my money's going, I cut that pathway off. But I don't worship money the way my generation does. My generation is not resourceful because they open their wallets before they open their minds. It's frustrating. I don't know. I get very annoyed by it. Also, credit card debt is stupid. Stop with the credit card debt. But yeah, I don't agree with that. Honestly, you could have, in my mind, you could have a $200,000 or $300,000 portfolio, and straight up, that would be enough to retire. I wouldn't say retire on like fully, but it would be enough if you had a good, solid, like stable $200,000 to $300,000 portfolio that paid you dividends, right? And as long as the dividend yields are not super low, but the dividends grow over time, that matters. I don't know. You could. It's not enough to live off, but you could have dividend income off of $200,000 to $300,000. And that would be your portfolio. And that portfolio would grow if the assets, like if the stocks that you have in there, or whatever ETFs you have as well, grow at a good rate in value. And you never want to sell. That's the goal. So many people think that when retirement happens that you need to sell. Bullshit. You need to hold on to your assets for dear life because the dollar is the worthless one. The banks are lying to you. Money is not an asset. I repeat, money is not a motherfucking asset. Assets are assets. And you need to save them. Bam. This notebook looks fucking insane, by the way. I love writing down my thoughts. Crystallizes them, makes them sexier. Gives me a moment to slow down, too, by the way. But interesting. Right. It says driving with spice. Let's see. Raymond says in the past 2 months, Bitcoin has went up 50% or more. Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. I don't care how fast it goes up. The higher it goes, the more I bet against it. That's all I'm going to let you know. Driving with Spice says, I wish I learned this in my 20s. Oh, man. I wish I would have learned this in my 20s. I didn't learn this until I was like in late 20s. Early 20s would be my preference to have learned this stuff. But I didn't start learning about real investing until I was like 28, I think. Maybe even, no, I'm closer to 30. That's when I really got into investing. But I love it, man. Let's see. But yeah, and then so Mark Velez says, I think it's just that a lot of people view buying stocks as gambling. Here's the problem with that philosophy, Mark. You know what's gambling? Buying stupid shit. You know what's gambling? Saving your money. I don't even care if you're in a high yield savings account, it's still stupid because inflation will always rob you every year. So you can have a high yield savings account, but the principal doesn't increase and your yield usually barely matches, if not gets overtaken by inflationary forces. Things get more expensive around you. So the point is, you want to get into assets that are productive but also growing and that also pay a dividend. I prefer stocks. That's just me. I love investing, and I invest every day that I can. I also bet against Bitcoin. And whenever Bitcoin goes down rapidly, I get a lot of money from that. And what I do is I end up taking that money and I buy more long-term stocks, basically. Um, Mark Velez says I'm not in my 20s yet. Well, it's okay. It's all good. Um, Raymond says if it's a Ponzi scheme, Trump is going to make it the capital of the United States, dealing in cryptocurrency. Driving with Spice says I need to learn more about stocks. Look, there's not a lot to learn. I think is probably the greatest thing that you'll ever know. Simply put, okay, Driving with Spice, I'm going to tell you something here real quick. Do you know how to save your money? This is a message to everybody. Everybody raise your hand or say I or something. Do you know how to save your money? I mean, do you actually know how to like put it in a savings account? For example, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's a good thing, by the way. And I'm going to tell you, and this is not even to be a dick to anybody, by the way. If you know how to put your money in a savings account, then you already should have a general idea of how to invest. What do you do in a savings account? Well, you put your money there and you stash it away for however long you want to stash it for, 5 years, 10 years, etc., right? The same concept goes with investing, but instead of going in with the idea that you're saving your money, because in a savings account, what are you doing? You're saving money. You're saving that money. You're stashing the money away. Okay, cool. Good. But how about let's replace the word money? Let's replace the word money. So instead of saving your money, what else are we going to do? What are we going to do besides saving money? We're going to save assets. So replace the word money in your idea of saving money. Replace the word money with assets. So instead of saving money, we're going to see a little crappy thing. We're going to exit out money. Boom. Stop saving money. Just get the word money out of your vocabulary, right? You need to save assets. So replace the word money with assets, and what are you doing? You're saving your assets. All right? Check that out. Save your assets. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, well, what assets do I get? What assets do I save? And you know what? To be quite honest, I'm not a financial advisor, so I have no right to tell you how to invest. But truth be told, all you need is a brokerage account at the bare minimum. If you don't have a brokerage account, maybe you got a 401k. Maybe you got a Roth IRA. I prefer brokerage accounts. They're not tax advantaged as well. But I have more control over a brokerage account and there's no extra fees. So I prefer Robinhood and Charles Schwab as my brokerage accounts. And now what do I do with my brokerage accounts? Okay. So once you've signed up for a brokerage account, brokerage, I'm just going to put down brokerage. I'm going to circle it. So you have let's say you signed up for your brokerage account, right? We got Robinhood. I'm just going to put down two of them just to make life easier for us all. Or Schwab. I'm not endorsing these or anything like that. I do have both of these. So we'll do this Robinhood, just for example. You could sign up for Robinhood or Schwab is one of them, right? Okay. So what can both of these brokerage accounts do? What can both of these fucking brokerage accounts do? Well, they let you buy stocks. So we're just going to put buy stocks. Okay, now you're probably wondering, what type of stocks do I buy? What can I get out there? What does this brokerage account allow me to buy? Well, we got ETFs. We got, and by the way, ETFs are also stocks, by the way, just to let you know, but they're a basket of stocks. essentially. And we got regular stocks, individual stocks. We'll say individual stocks, and then we got yeah. Well, we'll just keep it to just individual stocks and ETFs. Okay, so so let's see. Mark Velez says, I don't think I've ever heard of Charles Schwab. I'd rather go with Robinhood. Driving with Spices, thanks for the lessons in Now Burger. Yeah, so here we go. All right, so here we go. So Robinhood and Schwab, these brokerage accounts allow you to buy stocks, right? At your leisure, whatever you want to buy. Now you could buy either ETFs or just individual stocks, right? We'll give you an example of some individual stocks here. I'm going to write them down real quick. So we got some individual stocks that you've probably heard of. We'll just go with the most popular ones. We got Coca-Cola. We got Microsoft. Just thinking of random ones. Let's see. We'll go Realty Income. Realty Income. That one's a real estate investment trust, but it's still a stock because it's a company that owns a bunch of real estate. I won't go into the weeds on that. I won't go into the weeds. Now, let's go ETFs. So let's just talk about individual stocks real quick. So example of individual stocks: Coca-Cola, Microsoft is kind of tiny words here, and Realty Income. Those are examples of individual stocks, basically brands, big conglomerates, that sort of thing. Blah blah blah. Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer. Those are examples of companies that are publicly traded. Great. But yeah, those are examples. Now, what are ETFs? This is a big question I get a lot. What the fuck is an ETF? It's an exchange traded fund. I want to repeat that. Exchange traded fund. And what that means is that it's in a lot of ways, it's almost like a company, and I'm not very good at explaining ETFs, but basically what an ETF is, at least an index ETF, is it holds a basket of stocks, right? There are multiple kinds of ETFs, by the way. Index ETFs, commodities ETFs, futures ETFs, but the ones I like to focus on, me personally, are the index ETFs. Now, so let me just write these out real quick. So we got index, leveraged, that's a little more advanced, but leveraged are nice. Let's see, we got futures ETFs. Like, for instance, I have an ETF that lets me bet against Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's stupid, so I think it's a Ponzi scheme, so I'm able to bet against it using a couple leveraged ETFs. But yeah, overall, both Robinhood and Schwab allow you to buy stocks. You could buy individual stocks or just ETFs. I have my entire portfolio is scattered with different types of ETFs. I've got I got bond ETFs. And what's so great about an ETF anyway? What does it do? Well, it gives you exposure, direct exposure to other things besides stocks. It kind of allows you a bit of a pathway into some form of ownership into something else. So, for example, I have bond ETFs, which allow me access to a diversified portfolio of bonds, and it's all within that one ETF, by the way. So what I'm trying to get at with you guys is this. I invest as if I'm never going to sell. I'm going to repeat that. When I invest, for the most part, 80% of my portfolio is non-negotiable. I'm not selling it. I repeat, 80%, roughly 75%, depending on circumstances, is non-negotiable. I'm buying and I'm not selling, right? I buy for the sole purpose of having that asset work for me and give me money. That's about it. It's as simple as that, man. It's surprising. It is surprisingly that simple. Raymond says Coke is good, Apple is good, Netflix is good. Those are decent companies for sure. One thing I do want to recommend, and Driving with Spice is okay putting that in my notes. Thanks, Raymond. I will say this, though. Probably the most important concept I think and most people should know is the word diversification. You probably heard this a few times, but probably don't. Maybe you know what it means, maybe you don't. For those who don't know what it means, diversification is simple. It is spreading out your risk by putting whatever money you have into different assets. So, for example, I'll give you an example of no diversification. If I had a portfolio, hypothetically, if I had a portfolio that consisted of only Coca-Cola, and that's all I had in my portfolio, let's say I had, I don't know, $10,000 worth of Coca-Cola, and that's the only thing I have in my portfolio. Would you say that's diversified or not diversified? I'll give you guys a second to think about that. I'm pretty sure the obvious answer is no. For instance, if I had an entire portfolio full of Coca-Cola, right? Like $10,000 worth of Coca-Cola, and I had nothing else. I had no other stocks, no other anything. All of my wealth is maybe like poured into one company, for example. Would you say that's a good idea or a bad idea? I'm hoping that you guys are saying it's a bad idea, because it is. Even though Coca-Cola is a great company, it's still a bad idea to put all of your wealth into one single basket, right? So think of that scenario as having all your money in one basket, right? Now, it's an easy way to visualize it, at least, right? So you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. You want to be spread out. So you're probably thinking, well, how the fuck do I spread my wings and fly away? Well, you can get into an ETF like an S&P 500 ETF. You can, you don't want to have everything concentrated into one company. I think it's good to even have spread out ETFs. I've got Russell 2000 ETFs. I've got S&P 500 ETFs. I've got bond ETFs. You name it, man. Preferably index ETFs for the most part. I don't really go actively managed ever. It's very rare that I go actively managed with anything. But yeah, that's pretty much the way it goes. So yeah, really, and then what do you do once you buy all these ETFs? What do you do? I can't legally tell you what to do when you buy these. It's always up to you, and not financial advice by any means. But what I do is I never sell them. I have no reason to. A lot of the things that I buy pay me what is called a dividend, right? Now, everybody has a different approach to investing. Some love the dividends. Some prefer to sell off some of their stock. Everybody is different, right? The way I invest may not even work for you. But here's the thing. The best time to invest is always, in my opinion, anytime you feel like it. Seriously. Best time to invest in good assets is anytime you fucking can. I think is the best time. If you have extra money that you can live without for a bit, invest it. Make investing a priority. Make it a priority, man. That's the way I look at it. But I will admit I'm a little tired. I realize I've been doing this for an hour and 27 minutes ever since I got back from Walmart. And yeah. But what I want to say though is I appreciate you guys. Seriously, appreciate all you guys for even coming on here and just shooting the shit with me, man. It's awesome. Oh, okay. So Driving with Spice says, "What's the smallest amount you've invested?" That's a really good question, man. Oh my God, what is the smallest amount I've invested? I've never thought about that. Usually, I guess you could say like, what? Hold on, I might be able to answer that for you here in a second. I gotta look at some of my history real quick. Let's go to. One more moment, folks. Hold on. If I were to guess, so it's kind of guesswork because I have a lot of ETFs and I got a lot of individual stocks. Like I don't even know what the smallest amount would have been. Okay, I think I might. Hold on. So I got bored one day and I thought, how many different penny stocks could I buy? And I bought like a one share of like 50 different penny stocks. By the way, the majority of those went pretty much bankrupt. So you never want to do that. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw. They were like only like what was it, like 30 cents, 20 cents per share. So there was one where I bought literally, I think one of them was like all the way down to 6 cents a share. So I bought one share at 6 cents a share. I was like, it's funny to me because one, I don't like penny stocks, and I'm going to say this right now, I don't believe in penny stocks. But for fun, since I get a lot of dividends, so sometimes I like to mess around, and I'll be like, you know what, fuck it, let's put some money into dividend stock, into really shitty penny stocks. And maybe the company will rebound. Maybe it'll be bought out by somebody else. You never know. Usually these companies go bankrupt pretty quickly if they're already in that situation as a penny stock. I do want to say, please, 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 no matter what YouTubers tell you, penny stocks, in my opinion, are stupid and not worth it. There's usually a reason that they're a penny stock. It's because they're not good companies typically. That's just what I'm going to say. However, by the way, you guys, if you guys want to check out some of the articles on my website, go to garzamedias.com. Once again, it's medias with an S, by the way. So if you ever want to check it out, garzamedias.com. So if you guys ever want to check out some of my crazy articles, I do articles on how stupid cryptocurrency is. I do articles on like the top 50 ETFs of all time. A lot of them. I AI ghostwrites them. I give the AI basically. I feed the AI what I believe, and it ghostwrites for me. So these articles are not written by me. Just want to put that out there. They're ghost written by the AI. The substance and the ideas behind it, the ETFs and stuff, my idea. But yeah, if you guys are looking for really good articles, I have, like I said, I have an entire list of the top 50 ETFs that you can own. Not financial advice by any means, but seriously, garzamedias.com. If you guys get bored, check out some of the articles. Like I said, they're AI written. They're written by AI. They're my articles though. This is my website. And the goal is I do want people to become better investors. I do believe that there's a lot of bullshit out there, and I want to try to steer you away from the bullshit. All right, crypto is gambling. Penny stocks is gambling. While it's not financial advice and it's really opinion, it's all opinion based. I want to see you guys stay away from the dumb stuff, is all. I want you guys to be smart investors. That's all I want. That's all I really want. So this says, by the way, I went way off topic, but it's saying 1,600,000 to save for retirement. Okay, I don't believe that. Wow, $929,955 spent on your home. Jesus. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. $811,440 for owning cars. Look, honestly, you don't need to spend that much. Just get a Toyota Corolla or something cheap. You don't have to spend a ton of money on cars. You can have the American dream. You just got to be cheap. And when I say American dream, I mean financial freedom. I think financial freedom is the real American dream. Because here's the thing, man. I think so many people try to front and try so fucking hard to be something that they're not, and I hate it. I think, and they try to impress people that really don't give a shit about them. To be quite frank. Let's see, driving with spice is right on time. Raymond says, have you ever used AI to pick your stocks? That would be kind of okay. So I've experimented with that. I don't know how, because some of the picks I disagree with when it comes to it. So yeah, I don't know. Driving with Spice says, is it easy to take your money out? There's a bit of a delay. So when you first off, when you sell a stock, you get the money in your brokerage account for the sale. Um, and then after that, you just choose in the brokerage account itself to put the money, to transfer the money from your brokerage account to your checking account or wherever account you want to transfer it to. The transfer process can take about, depending on the ACH network, sometimes 2 to 3 business days to reflect back on the bank account. So look, I will say this. The best thing you can do is invest money. And this is not financial advice, but this is what I do. In fact, I'm just going to say the best thing that I do is I invest money that I don't need to use at all. I invest money that if it were to go away, which it won't, but if it were to go away, I'd be okay with that. It's as simple as that. I invest because I know investing is much more valuable. Having a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and all sorts of random shit is more valuable because one, diversification is protection against ignorance of the future. I don't know what's going to happen in the future with some companies, but diversification is a level of protection. So keep that in mind. So it's good to be exposed to different stocks, to different ETFs, because the goal is not, you want your wealth to grow, right? That's nice. But at the same time, you do want to maintain your wealth and you do want to get some form of income from the assets you own. So, reason I love stocks. Stocks are a productive asset. They're always doing something, right? And stocks that pay a dividend, I appreciate them a lot. Anyway, but I want to thank you, Driving with Spice. I appreciate the interaction on this. This is really cool. Overall, it's really, what it boils down to more than anything is just invest. Just invest. Look, and one thing I will recommend, I can recommend this at least because this isn't really investing advice here. Have more than one mentor. For instance, I may have really good information that I'm putting out into the ether right now. I'm putting out a lot of good information. It's a little overwhelming sometimes, but just remember, just keep this in mind. Investing is simple. Don't let anybody tell you that investing is the toughest thing in the world. It's not. There are tougher things than investing. I'm going to tell you that right now. All you have to do, though, is really try to be the right kind of investor. And when I say right kind of investor, I mean a buy and hold kind of investor, I believe is the right kind of investor. It's a belief, just an idea and opinion. Mark Velez says, Michael, what are your thoughts on people who just don't buy stocks? Well, look, you're scum of the earth. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. So if you don't buy stocks, okay. I think it's a bad idea not to be into stocks because, one, rich people buy stocks. I'm not gonna lie. The wealthiest people out there maintain their wealth through ownerships of really successful companies. I think it's a bad idea not to own stocks. What do I think about people who don't own any stocks? I think that you're just a person and I think you're missing out on a great investment opportunity because I think stocks are great. Are they a little overvalued right now? Yes. But if a bear market happens, just buy. That's what I do. I buy during I buy during bull markets, but I really, really buy during bear markets. I have a bit of a cash pile, just a little bit of one that I keep to the side for bear markets. So if the market was to crash really, really hard, I will absolutely do it. Michael, let's see. What are your thoughts on people? Okay, so I already read that. What about an electric car? What do you think of people who just don't feel? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, driving with Spice says, "What about an electric car?" I don't know. I've never owned an electric car, but I will say they seem like decent. I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you're paying for it. Depends on how much it costs to charge it. I don't know enough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know enough about electric vehicles to really give a good opinion on it. But I would look up an expert on if an electric car is a good buy or not. I have a gasoline car. It's a very fuel efficient car, I might add. Though it's not a hybrid. It's just a really good fuel efficient Toyota Corolla. But I don't know. I think electric cars are cool though. I'm not against them. I think it's it just depends on what your preference is and what you really want. Mark Velez says, "What do you think of people who just don't feel like?" Okay, I read that. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so what do? Okay, so let me think about the question. What do you think of people who just don't feel like doing that? Hold on. Do you think they're screwed? I don't know. Look, there are other assets you can get into besides stocks. You can get real estate, absolutely. You can. I don't really recommend this, but you can get into gold and silver. I think the problem with gold and silver is it's just it appreciates in value when it's fairly inflation proof, but it's not a good. I don't know. It's not my favorite kind of asset. I'm exposed to gold and silver and all that stuff, but those sorts of commodities. But I don't know. I think stocks are the way to go. That's me personally. And there are other things that you can invest in. By the way, you can invest in. Let's see, commodities like we were talking about gold, silver, real estate, like we were just talking about. You can. You could start a business. You could start some kind of a business that constantly has cash flow coming at you. That at least gives you some form of passive income to a degree that's low maintenance, like a laundromat or a parking lot. Like a parking lot that you could charge a toll for. So businesses. I think it's good to have a business for sure. A business that you own full out. It's a bit of a liability for sure. If you're going to do a business, to at least get an LLC or something. Um, I'm just in the business of owning businesses. Really, is all what it boils down to. Even though it's mostly a minority ownership on my end. I love owning businesses. I love owning businesses that own a ton of real estate that they lease out. But yeah, I think it's foolish not to be in stocks. I really do. Look, if you don't want to get into stocks, okay. But honestly, I think I really think it's beyond stupid not to be in stocks. If you're gonna do anything, at least get into bonds. I don't know. Bonds are not even that inflation proof though. That's my problem with bonds. Yeah, sure, you're getting a decent yield, but you're not getting that inflation proof part of it. So I don't know. Trippy. But yeah, I don't think. Look, there's other things that you can invest in, but I do believe that you should invest into something. Something that even in one asset class, I think it's still a little bit risque. I'm exposed to all sorts of different asset classes, mainly through ETFs, but yeah, I would be too afraid not to be exposed to other things. You got to be exposed to assets, and stocks, whether people like it or not, are good assets. I just yeah, I don't think they're screwed, but I think that they're. Let's just say I think they're willfully ignorant. That's what I'll say. I think they're good people who are willfully ignorant. Like they know they should invest. So I think most people know at this point that investing in stocks is not a bad thing. That there's enough information out there to where they're just being ignorant for the sake of being ignorant. That's what I think. I think ignorance is foolish, and I do think that they're a little bit of a fool, slight fool. But as long as they, I don't know, as long as they own a business at least, or own some actual real estate, or own gold or silver or something that at least protects their ass against inflation, because inflation sucks. Um, Inflation's real, you guys. Inflation is real. So, just want to let y'all know that. Uh, Driving with spice is okay, good. Okay, right. Let me see here. Let me go down. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Raymond says that's the optimal time to buy when everything crashes. I absolutely agree with that. That's my favorite time to buy, to be honest. Driving with spice is okay. Mark Velez says, you know who owns and buys stocks? Most the government officials who live in Washington, D.C., and they're mostly rich. Hell yeah. No, because stocks are great, dude. The reason that the rich want you to think it's a gambling arena is because they want you to be stupid with your money, and they want you to buy high and sell low. I don't like that. I'd rather people get rich with me, and I think it's just good to never sell. Me personally, buy the stocks and never sell them. Simple as that, man. As long as they're worth holding for the long term, I should say. Driving with Spice says it's a write off and has incentives. Mark Velez agreed. Fucking agreed, man. I love stocks. I can't help it, man. Real estate's great. I do think real estate has a lot of benefits, just actual real estate. Mark Velez says that should be a slogan: assets protect your ass from inflation. It does. Absolutely does. That's a great, it's fucking great, man. Driving with spices, thanks. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just buy and hold your assets, man. That's the key. That's the key, man. But thank you, Driving with Spice. I appreciate you, man. I realized okay, so you don't have a lot of subscribers at the moment, so we're gonna try to. So, by the way, we're always trying to shout out people in the chat. So, because Driving with Spice has 72 subscribers at the moment, so we're gonna try to get Driving with Spice a little bit more. So, by the way, subscribe to Driving with Spice. It's youtube.com/@ Driving with Spice. I thank you for joining the chat today. I appreciate you, Spice. And honestly, we wanna try to get your YouTube channel a few more subscribers, kind of give you that push. So anybody who's watching this right now, please subscribe to Driving with Spice. Also, make sure that you guys subscribe to my boy Raymond on there. Also, I don't know if Anthony and my other boy Raymond are on the chat, but also subscribe to them too. Driving with Spice says that's sad. Awesome that you're so young and know all that. Yeah, it helps. It helps, man. I've learned just through reading a lot of books, taking a lot of action. The best way to start investing is just to start. Put down $25, $50, $100. I think doing it automatically is good. Making sure that you have an automatic deposit coming out. I do it bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks, I've got at least about $100 going right into my brokerage accounts. Driving with Spice says, I think some people are not exposed to these facts, and I think the thing is, I think the reason people aren't is they just don't realize it's something that they can do. And they just don't know how to get started. And I think they're discouraged from it because of market crashes. And I think that's the worst thing in the world, is to be discouraged by it because of market crashes. Best way to get rich is through a market crash, in my opinion. But Mark Velez says, do you think inflation will inevitably hit this country? And is this why assets are such a priority for you? Well, inflation already has hit this country. That's the thing. Massive inflation under the Biden administration hit this country like crazy. So yeah, absolutely. You never know when the dollar's going to... First off, we're lucky. The dollar is the reserve currency, and I think we're about ready to lose that reserve currency status. In the moment we do, I think it's perfect to have assets, because assets will protect you against the fall of any currency, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So, yeah, if the U.S. dollar fails, then, I got my stocks. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Sorry, folks. My belt is on a little too tight today. Just a little. But yeah, Spice says good info, and then Mark Velez says I'm talking like third world country level inflation, though. If that hits, do you think assets will save your ass? I think assets will help me maintain wealth. Holding the US dollar, if it becomes invaluable, sucks. It's not good, man. Raymond says eggs are $6 a dozen. Okay. $6 a dozen, Jesus. Driving with Spices, buy a ranch and some chickens. Driving with Spices, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, we're trying to get more, it seems like you're really trying your best, from what I could tell, to do this. And so I think we got to try to encourage whoever comes our way, because I think you can make some extra money. I know once I'm monetized, at least I was monetized for a bit, but getting monetized on YouTube is awesome. So if there's anything we can do to encourage more subscribers for you to get to at least that 1,000 subscriber threshold, I will say this. I'm going to review one of your videos real quick. I'm just going to take a look. I want to see if you're using hashtags correctly. Driving with Spice, I do want to give you some advice for Spice. Hold on. So, dangerous weather, high winds, fire in Los Angeles. Okay, your description looks good. Yeah, description's good. I think, in my opinion, you went a little too much with the emojis, but honestly, if that is a common theme for your channel to use emojis, there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I usually stick to one emoji. If you want to use two separate ones, that is actually a stylization choice, and I'm not even going to hinder that at all. So you're good on the emoji front. Title looks good on the video. I'm just looking at the one that says dangerous weather, high winds and fire in Los Angeles. Right, hashtag rideshare driver. Let's see. So let's see. So you got good views on that. So one thing I'm going to recommend is sorry about that, folks. My buddy Anthony called me, and I'm doing it all from the Pixel 8 Pro. Let's see. Driving with Spices, are you okay? Well, I'm eating Panda Express right now in Walmart's Auto Center parking lot. Got my oil change. Oh, hell yeah. Smart thing, man. You got to get that oil change. Hell yeah. So, Driving with Spice, if there's one thing I'm going to recommend to you, 3 hashtags. 3 motherfucking hashtags, all right? So, in no more, no less, just 3 hashtags on your videos. Also, try to have 10 keywords on your videos as well. If you need a reference point, check out my live videos, and if you look at the description of my live videos, you'll actually see 3 hashtags, and right below the hashtags you're going to see like 10 keywords. They're separated by commas. Now, I use ChatGPT to auto-generate the keywords related to the title. Makes my life easier. There's plenty, though, of free YouTube keyword generators out there. Rapid Tag, if I remember right, I think rapidtags.io is one of them. But yeah, so just create 3 hashtags that are relatable, that are related to the live video. And I think that's about it. And then 10 keywords below the hashtags that are just regular keywords. They're not even hashtags. So 3 hashtags and then 10 keywords below it. If you check, like I said, if you check out the description of my recent live videos, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Other than that, you're on the right path. But anyway, I do got to eat a little bit. I'm starving. I didn't really eat much today. I do have my chili and cheese rocking it right now, but let's see. But Spice says, "All right, okay, 3. But hey, keep rocking it. 3 hashtags, and like I said, you can check out my live videos as a reference point, and then go from there. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Spice, for the participation. Thank you, Mark Velez. Thank you, Tim Smith, earlier on the other video. Thank you, my boy Anthony. All you guys. Thank you guys for just being awesome. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, later." Yeah, ChatGPT is pretty good. It's a great, especially even if you have the free version of it, the free version can still be great for generating keywords that you would need for your YouTube video. So it's a win-win situation. So yeah, ChatGPT is fantastic. So even if whether you have the paid version, whether you have the free version, you name it, you can tell it to act as a keyword generator and have it just spit out like 10 keywords or key phrases, and it's usually good from there. Anyway. Catch y'all later. I'm out. Stay safe, stay sexy. It's cool, though, by the way, that you do DoorDash, because I do DoorDash as well, and it's fucking great. Let's see. Raymond says Copilot is great, and then Spice is yummy. Hell yeah. All right, later, guys. Woo!